right. All the way from the Philippines. Make some noise for the
The Philippines is a powerhouse in international dance competitions, known for its exceptional talent and passion for the art. With multiple world championships, the Philippines continues to inspire the global dance community, proving that dedication, heart, and teamwork can lead to success on any stage. But, do you know what it takes to be a world champion? And do you have what it takes to be one? Get ready for a behind-the-scenes look at what it truly takes to live, breathe, and move with dance. Hi, I am Bryce Eusebio, and I will be your host for this episode of Straight from the Expert, the making of a dance champion. Hello guys! Nandito po tayo ngayon sa UPeepz Studio and we are joined with the one and only Coach Chips. Yeah! Hi Coach!
What's up, Bryce? Nice to have you here.
Thank you, Coach.
So, ready ka na ba sa dance class natin?
Medyo kinakabahan pero excited ako. Ready. Nakita ko kasi nag-freestyle ka kanina eh.
Hi, I'm Chips Beltran. A lot of people know me as Coach Chips. I am the director and head coach of UPeepz, VPeepz, The Peeps, and Lil Peeps.
Grabe, ang ganda ng studio niyo, Coach.
Thank you.
The first time na pumasok ko dito, grabe, pagharap ko sa mirror, parang gumanon-ganon na agad.
Uy,
agad. So, Coach, dito po kayo nagre-rehearse, dito po kayo gumagawa ng choreos?
Yes, so mostly ginagamit tong studio na to for content creation, number one, para maganda yung background. Dito din nagko-choreograph yung ilang members ko. Ako personally, gumagawa rin kami ng routines dito, pero more of smaller teams lang. Say for example, ito, Lil Peeps, VPeepz, mga around 5 to 10 members. Kapag kailangan namin maghabol ng pyesa, yan, dito sila buong gabi. Kapag may maagang call time din, dito sila buong gabi. So,
tulog na rin
yun,
dito.
yes, correct. Yeah. Before, we were all just friends studying in the University of the Philippines, Diliman. And then we were part of the official dance group of UP Diliman, which is UP Street. And then eventually, a lot of us graduated, a lot of us had different paths, but we still wanted to dance together. So we made an open crew, which is UPeepz, and we debuted in a concert named Homecoming. And then eventually, we wanted to join like some competitions, and then we won these competitions, and then we joined TV shows, and then we had some following. And then I was like, you know what? I want to compete in world hip hop. So I think it's a good ambition back then. So we recruited more friends, and then I recruited my best students, and then eventually it became a bigger team. And then that's how our competition journey started.
Kunyari yun nga, may competition kayo. Kailan ang start ng prep nun?
Preparation is key, no? So depending on the caliber of the competition, kapag mas mataas yung competition or kailangan talagang very mabigat yung at stake, talagang isang taon yan or 9 months, matagal talaga. So, usually we rehearse around 2 times to 3 times a week. Pero pag malapit na yung competition, everyday na yan. So, mga inaabot na yan ng siguro mga late night, ganyan, kasi may pasok pa kinabukasan. So, yun. In different competitions, number one is yung sinasalihan namin and yung napalanunan namin for 3 times na is Hip Hop International. So, it's called World Hip Hop Dance Championships. So, it's coined as the Olympics of street dance. So, it's very objective. The judging system and the criteria is very robust. So, kung manalo ka ng HHI, parang objectively, ikaw yung pinakamagaling on that part. And then we have different competitions as well, like body rock and vibe. So it's more of like an artistic competition also. So it's not as critical in terms of objectivity like HHI, but it has more of concept level to it. In TV shows, it's different then, no? Because there's different rounds. Parang ladder system siya till you reach the finals.
Kung may mapapayo po kayo sa mga beginners sa dancing, tulad ko, like sa mga TikTok natuto.
Good question, no? Especially ang dami ngayong kabataang nahihilig din sa TikTok.
Yeah.
Wala namang masama na mag-start ka sa TikTok kasi marami ka rin naman matututunan doon. Very inspiring yung mga nakikita ko doon. But if you really want to take dancing seriously, I suggest as a beginner, you have to take foundational classes. So, syempre, kailangan matutunan mo yung basics, yung foundations.
Actually, totoo yun. Based on my experience naman, coach, doon nag-start din talaga ako sa mga TikTok, manood ng K-pop.
Yeah.
And then, unti-unti kong mag-workshops. Parang unti-unti ko rin nahanap yung passion at nai-enjoy ko tong dancing.
There's not really one end-all be-all formula to become a dance champion, but I think I can share around three things. So number one, of course, it's always about the members. So your members should trust the leaders. Your members should be, of course, they should be fit, they should be talented, and they should be committed and have really good work ethics. Kailangan kabit sila. That's what we call it. Number two is you have to be organized. You can't just really, tara, compete tayo sa ibang bansa kasi pangarap. Tapos, hindi mo alam kung paano ka kukuha ng funds for your hotel, for your flights. Kasi flight pa lang papunta sa ibang bansa, sobrang mahal na, no? Also, visa, paano mo ayusin yung visa, paano ka gagawa ng fundraising concerts. So, you have to be organized. So that's half the battle done if you are organized. If you are not organized, even if how talented you are, and then you compete outside, more often than not, hindi makakalipad yung buong team. From 40, magiging 20 lang kayo. And that hurts your routine and your chances a lot. Also, you're gonna be stressed when you're in the competition if you're not organized. Parang saan na tayo titira, saan na tayo pupunta, ano na yung gagawin nating routine. Because it's very different. It's a very different ball game in internationals. And lastly, you have to be open. You have to be open to criticisms. You have to be open to comments. You have to absorb everything. And just to the point that you want to improve your routine and your training. So, hindi naman pwedeng sobrang ma-pride ka lang as a leader na parang, hindi, ito lang talaga yung maganda talagang naiisip ko. No. You have to listen to your members, listen to your choreographers. You have to take in all the comments para talaga mapaganda yung piece. Because that's the goal. Your goal is to have a world champion winning piece. So, everything that goes along that goal, you have to listen to it and you have to make adjustments as well.
Thanks for joining us on this very informative and inspiring video. Remember, every champion starts with a single step, and we are here to guide you every move of the way. Be sure to tune in for the next part of our episode where we'll dive into more tips, tricks, and choreographies to help you shine on the dance floor. Until then, keep dancing and keep dreaming. See you here on Straight from the Expert.